All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about why online reviews have become one of the most powerful forces in business. Look, reputation has always been important, we know that. But in today's digital world, the rules of the game have been completely rewritten. So that's the big question, right? Why do they matter so much now? Well, it's because the entire way a customer finds you, gets to know you, and decides if they can trust you has fundamentally changed. Everything has moved online. Let's just break that down for a second. The old way? Reputation was built by word of mouth from a neighbor, maybe an ad you saw in the paper, or just what the front of the store looked like. But the new way? Wow. The journey almost always kicks off with a Google search. It's shaped by what other customers are saying, and decisions get made by comparing you to your competitors, all before anyone even thinks about picking up the phone to call you. And this gets us to our first big idea, the new customer journey. You have to understand, people do their homework now. They want to feel good about their decision before they even commit their time or, of course, their money. And this right here, this is the absolute kicker. Because customers are doing all this research up front, your online reviews have become your first impression. Seriously, before they ever hear your voice, before they see your amazing work, your review profile has already started telling a story about who you are. And that first impression leads directly to the single most important factor of all, trust. And in the online world, trust is built, and yeah, it's broken much, much faster. When a potential customer lands on your profile or your website, this is the one question that's running through their mind, whether they realize it or not. They're asking, can I trust this company? They don't know you, so they are actively hunting for any signal, any little piece of proof that helps them feel safe. And this is exactly where your reviews come in and do the heavy lifting. They give instant answers to all those silent questions. Are other customers happy here? Is this business, still active? Do they actually do what they say they're going to do? A healthy profile of recent reviews makes a business feel real. It feels alive, and it feels way more trustworthy. That's why we actually have a term for this. We call reviews trust signals, because they're not just passive comments from the past. They are active, public signs that help a new customer get over their natural hesitation. They're like little green lights that say, hey, it's okay, you can feel good about this choice. Okay, so what happens when a customer is looking at a few different businesses and they all seem kind of similar? Well, in a crowded market like we have today, reviews often become the ultimate tiebreaker. I mean, just picture this. Two businesses, they offer the same service, same price. Business A has a bunch of great recent reviews and you can see the owner is replying to people. Business B, it's a ghost town. A few old reviews, no engagement. Which one feels like the safer bet? It's Business A every single time. It's not even a contest. At the end of the day, it's all about this. Reviews reduce uncertainty. They provide what we call social proof. It's like seeing a busy restaurant versus an empty one. The busy one just feels right. That social proof makes the decision so much easier and faster for a new customer. Now let's talk about another huge shift. It really wasn't that long ago that if a customer had feedback, good or bad, it was a private conversation. It happened in your store or over the phone. But today, that entire conversation has moved out into the public square for literally anyone to see. And what that means is your reputation isn't just something your marketing team gets to create anymore. Nope. It's a living, breathing thing that is being shaped every single day by what your customers are saying about you in public. This is why those public opinions carry so much weight. Because honestly, who do you trust more? A polished ad that a company paid for, or the unfiltered thoughts of a real person who actually used the service? We all trust the other customer more. It just feels more authentic. And that's why managing this public conversation is no longer optional. So we've talked a lot about trust and reputation, which can feel a little abstract. But how does this actually translate into business results, into real growth? Well, there's a very direct line. It's actually a super clear path. A customer sees your reviews. Those reviews build a foundation of trust. That trust makes them less hesitant, it lowers their guard, and once that hesitation is gone, that's when they take action. That's when they click, they call, they buy. So if you want to put it simply, reviews are the engine that turns eyeballs into trust, and then turns that trust into actual customers. They're a critical part of your sales process now. And this applies to everybody. I don't care what industry you're in. You can be the absolute best at what you do, truly. But if potential customers can't see visible proof that you're the best, you are going to lose business to a competitor who just does a better job of showing it. So if there's one single idea you walk away with today, I want it to be this. Reviews have evolved. They are not just comments left after the fact anymore. They are an active, influential part of the customer's buying journey, right from the very beginning. And I'll leave you with this last thought. A little challenge. Go search for your own business online. Do it like you're a brand new customer who's never heard of you. Look at what you find, and then ask yourself, honestly, would my reviews make someone feel confident and ready to trust me? Or would they make them hesitate and click away? The answer to that question is exactly why this stuff matters more than ever.